from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Today it's an NL Central Division matchup between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. The Reds are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. So now into the box is Ray Stevenson. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he's looking for 3 right out of the gates today. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple. So he's in at third to kick off the inning as you take a look at the league leaders in triples. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. To the plate now, Marcus Houston, belted high and deep into right center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And the run will score as the Reds strike first to lead it 1-0.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Up next, Marcus Houston. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Hal is back and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The right fielder.
Digging in next, Marcus Jr. The pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hayward has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Bubba Houston will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Hey, great job by the offense right here to put a number up on the board and allow this young gun to go out on the mound, relax a little bit, and establish that good fastball.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Marcus Semien is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Jason Hayward is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Fouled off. 0-2 count and the pitch. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And this is taken in for the second out. And that will bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. The Reds lead it 1-0. In is Joey Votto now, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Hard hit ball to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. And now TJ Davis, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs back.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Hap is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is, in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
On the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base path so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a drive. Now to get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball all the ballpark like he did just there.
Stepping in now, Brandon Vance. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Into the box now, Bubba Houston. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Hayward has a read on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. One more. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Javier Baez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early. Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And guys, can we focus on something real quick? There's 3 of them out there. 3 gold gloves on the defensive side of the ball. That's just special right there. Look for some highlight reel plays in this one.
Wilson Contreras comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Houston gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Ray Stevenson, lifted in the air to straightaway center. 1 away here to begin the third.
Now batting, the center fielder, Marcus Houston.
Stepping in once again is Marcus Houston. Notched an RBI on the sac fly in his previous turn at the plate. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Baez over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The left fielder, number 9.
Now at the plate here is Marcus Houston. First offering. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. Happ picks it up.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into that pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
High in the air out to center field. Happ is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Takes just 4. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting jock Peterson. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Now Swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. The next Bubba, Patrick Wisdom. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Trevor Williams is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Here's the pitch. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're still down. It's 2-0. So stepping in is Joey Votto. He collected a base hit his first time up. Smoke toward the hole, and that is through into right field for a single.
The catcher, number 33,
In now, TJ Davis. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue.
So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Now the runners take off again. Hit on the ground out to short. There's Baez, and that's out number 1. But 1's all they get as the run scores.
the batter, the third baseman, Brandon Vance.
So the next to bat will be Brandon Vance. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. First pitch of the AB now. Into center field, line drive base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up, and if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
At the plate, Bubba Houston, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And the run will score all the way from first. Now a 5-0 lead. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple. That could prove to be a big run in this one, guys.
Well, this triple brings in another run, and if they don't stop the bleeding quick and start answering back, they're going to have a hill too steep to climb.
Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made. And here comes the runner from third.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
First offering on its way. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning. And now pitch on the way. Marcus Semien is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Houston arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. So one away here in the Chicago 4th, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Grounded back up the middle. And that's the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next, here is Ian Happ. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Another one sent foul. Fouled away. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten to the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. The relay throw.
In most parks in the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
At the plate now, Marcus Jr. as he rips it on the ground to second. And a sliding try at that one, but it'll get through for a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And they'll keep the pressure on here. He's in with a triple.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Well, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy with that.
Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. Joey Votto, a 2-run shot. His first home run of the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Jesse Biddle gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he'll likely do his best to forget about today.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
Now batting.
So next to hit is Brandon Vance. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a drive. Now to get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Standing in now, Bubba Houston. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Show Track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Runner goes for second
as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
4 runs here in this half inning. He'll try it again from first. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Houston is on his way home. He scores as they extend their lead even further. And he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
To the plate now, Marcus Houston. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he takes strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Next up is Wilson Contreras. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
I think I'd take that one too. It's 0-2 now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw gets him 2 down. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail in this one 11-0. New inning set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Marcus Houston. Line drive to center field, and he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Marcus Jr. First pitch of the AB now. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Has to range back a ways, but he makes the catch in front of the ivy for out number 2. So here is Joey Votto trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And now the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Hayward is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning as the side. Now into the box, Peterson. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Patrick Wisdom will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And another foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and there were 2 down. Michael Perez gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the base is empty. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Cubs are down in order. They trail in this one 11-0. Brian Tepera comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a drive. How to get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 25 for him on the year, as this lead got even wider.
Man, that's not very nice. You come in from the bullpen and you get greeted with a bomb. He's going to have to hit the reset button pronto.
Up next for Cincinnati, the second baseman, Jason.
So now to the plate, Jason Noodles. Now this one's crushed. Left field line. You can kiss it goodbye. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second home run of the game as the blowout continues. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty B, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out.
Boy, talk about having a day, D-Row. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can do.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. Runner around second now, headed for third.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Into the box now, Ray Stevenson.
He swings, and it's a line drive to left center.
And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And the second run will score as well. And he is into second base with a 2-run double.
They are putting in some work at the plate in this one, Matt. Another great AB, another hit, another nail in the coffin. That's a startling 15 runs in this one, and they're still going.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted down the line in left. Stevenson stands at second with no outs. Runner goes. third. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
The lefty.
Next, it'll be Marcus Houston. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Kimbrel pauses. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies.
Leading off for the Cubs, the second baseman.
Swing and a blooper down the right field line. Junior is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Jason Hayward is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. And it's fouled away.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Again, another foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Ian Happ is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Stevenson onto the grass. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. Now to the plate, Marcus Jr. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And the 8th inning begins with a flyout. Quickly 1 away. So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. Kimbrel pauses. First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner.
There's a saying amongst the offense, Dan, anybody can get 3 hits in a big league game. It's that 4th one that separates you.
Talk about it. He's having a good week in one night. Can you imagine 4 hits in one game? I'd say
hits it high and deep out to center field. Boom goes the dynamite.
it's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Into the box, Jason Noodles. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Hayward looks up. You can kiss it goodbye. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, his 2nd of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now that.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. It seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
Hey, pretty good swing right there by the pitcher. I know he'll be telling his boys in the dugout to take some hitting lessons from him if he's going to square line drives up all day.
In now, Ray Stevenson, and that drops in for another base hit. He's 4 for 5 now. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Marcus Houston. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Boom goes the dynamite. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and that's home run number 48 on the year as this lead got even wider. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Is this a live baseball game, or are they taking batting practice right now? Somebody help me out.
This is one of those, Nero, where they say, hey, it's a good weather for a snowman, right? That A spot looks like a snowman in the scorebook. 8 bombs so far in this game alone. Crazy.
The right fielder, Marcus Jr.
Next to stand in is Marcus Jr. Flew out last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Hal is underneath this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Final damage here. 10 come to the plate. 7 runs. And that brings up Javier Baez. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Well, a huge out number 2 here at the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
On to the bag with it himself is Vato, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order, and they remain well. So now here is Joey Votto. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Rizzo is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. TJ Davis stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. Next up, Jason Noodles. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning. Here's Jock Peterson now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Patrick Wisdom is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Houston is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
Up next to the top.
Christopher Morel will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty.
Number 70.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
0-1.
And it's quickly 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Chopped weakly to the left. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.